Sorry. Overslept. Okay. So, let me. What do you think? Oh, hey. Oh, no. Everything just shut off for a second. Hey, Jinx. Leave your comments. Have you watched Scott Pilgrim anime? I have not watched the anime. I read the book. Oh, whoa. Drink milk from a cow. I don't want to. You gotta pasteurize that. I remember I had raw milk a long time ago, a little while ago now. It was terrible. Very bad idea. Do not do that. You have to prepare it properly. Oh. Yeah. Right. So I working on this art. This is new forward tilt for the fencer character. Anything can happen, including NG takeover. That's right. I can become anything. Hey, Last Gogeta, how you doing? Today is Metroid Prime Day. Just a reminder that I hate that PNG. What? Why? How could you hate the PNG? Look how cute it is. Ah. Happy Prime 4 Day. Good, we got some Christmas parties around this time of year. Okay, that's good. Oh, 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 oh. Amazon Prime Day. They celebrate Christmas, but not Prime 4 to each their own. That's right. Um. Right. So anyway, Jinx, do you celebrate Christmas or Nugget or Cow? Okay, I should show the character actually. So I do. Okay, that's cool. Merry Christmas. I'm getting somewhere. Not quite where I need to be, but somewhere. And then just imagine she's doing that. Anyway. Okay. But it's different here. Instead of celebrating on the 25th, you treat the New Year's just like you treat Christmas, fireworks and all. Okay. The really big in America. Just freaking everywhere. I watched the Zootopia 2 and Shaun of the Dead. That was Zootopia. I did not watch Zootopia 2. I am not interested, but how did you like it? Rules of the are pretty mid. FNAF 2 movie as well, if you know. Both of them. Oh, okay. Both of them were pretty mid. Okay. Shaun of the Dead was pretty good. But I didn't watch it either. No, her arm is over it. I watched Zootopia 1. I thought it was pretty. It was okay. Oh, oh. The main thing was after she kind of reveals, or like what, after she baits a race war or whatever she does. Like I didn't know legitimately. I was very interested to see how they were gonna finish it, how they were gonna resolve this, because they really put themselves into an actual real life problem. Now they didn't know how Disney was gonna solve it, and they kind of what's the word? They cop out. No pun intended. Race baiting fuel, yeah. Yeah, essentially. But it's like the most realistic thing that's happened in a Disney movie randomly. And I was like, I legitimately have no idea what they're gonna do from this. That was a good one. Yeah, it's what happened though. Charged so today at school it was at 36 to my friend gave me. Oh, okay. Sometimes the voice thing it doesn't understand the start of my sentences for some reason. I see. Okay. Sometimes it picks up your voice. Oh. And most times dumb. Yeah, we're not quite there, are we? With anything, I guess. Voice recognition just is not reliable enough. Okay. Oh. Because you're about to be. Man, it's heating up the chat for some reason. And man, calling Sonic himself a rodent and threatening him, you'll always lose. Oh, that's right. You thought he's in Utah. What about that? Little fan fiction. Uh, Also watched Chainsaw Man movie. Mid. Did not watch it. Don't watch Chainsaw Man either. Mid. Nah. What movie I've seen that's mid? Oh, I guess that Caught Stealing. And Darren Aronofsky. Very mid actually. Watch Your Mom. Oh, there's a new Jujutsu Kaisen movie. Maybe it's old. I don't know. Oh, it's rated R. Wow. And the FNAF 2 movie as well. Jujutsu Kaisen was done. I said it. What I say? Your mom or mid? Is? Oh, that's my whole opinion now. My text got censored. Wait, what? You should just have another window open for me at all times so that you can always see my censored messages. I think yours got completely censored. It's not even live chat, so I can't even see it. You're special. Can I pop this out? Can. Maybe. Oh, oh. Your mom seems like a nice lady. Let's see. Here, here, here. There. With the PNG. I am all powerful. Powerful. I have all my chromosomes. That's good. Some people have a lot extra. And that's fine too. Who are your favorite newcomers to play in Smash 4 and Ultimate? Sonic is going to come to your house today and she's gonna eat 3 of your chromosomes if you don't change your PNG. I'd like to see him or her try. This PNG will protect me. My favorite newcomer to play in Ultimate is Sephiroth. But I don't really like Ultimate that much. Who else? Who's new in Smash 4? I guess Ryu was kind of interesting. Newcomer. Oh. Let's see. Smash 4 characters. Veterans. Newcomers. Okay. Cloud. I like playing Cloud in Smash 4. It's very fun. Ryu, Corrin, Wii Fit Trainer, Mies. Those are a few top of my head. Mega Man. Actually, I was kind of disappointed. I was very sad because I was really wanting Mega Man in, but they made him like a kind of a boring zoner. So let's see. Cloud Ryu. Is that it? I think that might be it. The other ones I didn't really care about. I guess Mega Man. Everyone liked playing Cloud of it too. Yeah, Cloud was too good. Especially, I think in doubles he was like ultra degenerate. It's a two Cloud teams. Duos, Cloud duos. That's what it was. Well, I think a classic Mega Man always going to be his owner, and I appreciate the invitation if I suck at him. Yeah, just really dull. Should have had EXE or Volnut. Just give him some stuff from X, like the sword or something. Or Zero, I guess that's Zero. But Fox is always going to be the best character to play. Uh... I want Mega Man to be Mega Man, not a mix of characters. Mega Man is kind of a mix of characters, even in his own game. He ends up getting like a bunch of different things. I hate Leaf Shield. I hate Leaf Shield in Smash a lot. That's really dumb. Hypothetical Mega Man, which included later weapons from 11, could be fresh, but it would be strange to pick from that or 1 through 6, right? Especially that classic Mega Man look. I think Mega Man like is probably one of the best adapted characters. It's just that I find the playstyle boring, especially the way he looks. He looks really I like that he has his eyes are like constantly open. He's a robot. Wait, hang on, what was that? Huh. You can A/B test title. Oh, that shit you can, yeah. Protoman, base, roll, duo, or even like you should be able to summon some of them like you can oh my god, what the fuck's the dog's name? Ah, the dog. You can summon the dog to do up B. You should be able to summon Dr. Light to do something. They're spoiled for choice even from the classic series, not to mention all abilities. Right. Have you seen Dr. Light? I've never seen Dr. Light fight, but I thought it'd be hilarious if you did. He's playable in X Dive. Oh, that's surprising. I just have him out like Toad, and he'd take a hit. He just take a hit. He wouldn't even counterattack. He just take a hit and fly off screen. He taught X the HUD. Oh wow, he did. I thought you just get that. Like that's a secret thing you get. Hmm. Oh, he can fight. That's hilarious. Oh, he's a martial artist. This is like that. This is crazy. And he can do screw attack. Wow. It's a joke, but look up X9 Dr. Cowcom or another joke. Yeah, this is crazy. Like, why doesn't he just deal with all the robot masters? No, so he's like it was like a Ryu thing. So yeah, even if I exclude, there are 5 valid fighter options, and I'm ignoring all robot masters, which should totally be above. Yep. Using one of the robot masters, it wasn't like which one was an assist trophy? Airman. I'm surprised there isn't more, but I guess they would have to like ask Capcom and buy it and all that. There's a problem with like Square Enix and Cloud and Sephiroth. I think there's a Mega Man FPS. Oh, okay, unofficial, yeah. And a few MM platformers, fighters. FPS like the. I remember back in the day they like did if Mario was Half-Life or something. It was first-person shooter. I remember that was a trend for a little while. X-Dive does have a versus mode, which makes it a platform fighter for my standards. Yeah, this I was looking at the video. It was like a PvP fight. It was really cool, like really fast. Doing stuff off of a wall jump is it's a cool idea. Mega Man 8-bit deathmatch is really impressive. Is that real? Also, the fans made a Mega Man maker. Okay. So you can make your own levels or make your own arenas for fighting. Oh, it is a first-person shooter. Oh, okay, that's fun. It's like Doom. A lot like Doom, wow. This is cool. Dr. Light looks funny from first person. Big Man Maker is Mario Maker, but from I have like two Mario Maker stages. Mario Maker 2 stages. I really liked it. Oh, you don't play Mega Man. Okay. This is a really good fan game, huh? Look at all the polish and the love put into it. It is based on the 8-bit game, but this is like really well done. Really, really well done. This is beautiful. Legitimately, it's beautiful. You can't jump just like in Doom. Mega Man fans aren't as crazy as Sonic ones, but are up there. I mean, this is like fantastic. I'm still looking at it. And you have cut man abilities, and you have so many other abilities. You could. Would be a really cool game. Would like to play this. They could like expand on it. I mean, I really like this idea of like making these, like throwback games where they try to do like 2D art to make a first person shooter. I was thinking of making one like this, and I wanted to advance it to like make it look really amazing. But with 2D because I can just draw that myself, right? I don't need like hyper rendered 3D graphics and like super specialized people to figure out how to light Mega Man's ass properly. You know? Like I'm not here being able to make id Tech 8 or 9 or something. I did have an idea for it. I'm not really ready to show it, but I had one. Okay, I think this is done. Like, I don't really know. I'm looking forward to seeing how well lit asses are in Pragmata. Yeah, it does look really good. And like, yeah, I heard it was a Mega Man game. Or supposed to be a Mega Man game. No, no. I think people were just speculating. I don't know if it was even a rumor. Let's see what the problem is here. This is supposed to. In Pokemon Legends, Za is catching flack for modeling asses and toes you can't see. But skimping out on Windows, yeah. Yeah, some of that cope, yeah, same here. I mean, the biggest one is that the little girl, like, has the Mega Buster, whatever it's called. Um, and like the blue jacket that looks like a Mega Buster cannon. I want to believe that Pragmata is stealth sub-series for Mega Man, even though it makes even less sense than Exoprimal being related to Dino Crisis. Imagine if like Pragmata comes out and you just randomly like Mega Man randomly shows up. Or no, imagine if the guy in Pragmata, like the dude you play, like he at some point he turns into box art Mega Man because he's like kind of fat, right? Like the color scheme changes and like his costume sort of changes a little bit. That would be wild. Like that was supposed to be like it's meant to be in the game. It's not like a weird spin-off thing. Though like if they were gonna make a Mega Man, they were gonna make a Mega Man. They're not gonna like hide it, probably. That'd be the biggest thing if they were trying to hide that it was Mega Man. The Mega Man official timeline page gets updated after launch with Pragmata being set after Legends. Oops! Like, what am I doing? This she just pulling an AI. Her, okay, her hand is over, is down here, over her boob. What are the weirdest examples you know of hiding what a game is? MGS5's initial reveal was ultimate weird. Yeah, yeah. At the very end, like, oh my god, what would be a good curveball like that? Oh, let's talk a Mega Man and you turn into AI. Yeah, I become Mega Man. Um, uh, what's a, what's a good bait and switch? I don't know of another big franchise that baits and switches. That I know Kojima would because he's insane, right? Oh, I'm still looking at this Mega Man first-person shooter. Looks great. Um, I don't know. Have you even heard of another bait and switch game? The most significant non-Kojima example I can think of are April Fool's jokes. Yakuza 7, Fighting EX Layer, anything Rika does. Oh, I don't think they're the same. Yeah, I think nowadays, like, they would want you to know, right? That you're gonna be playing this game. PT? PT, I bet that's Kojima. And that wasn't like a game, that was a demo. Ah, no idea. Hmm. Um, yeah, I really don't know. PT was a reveal mid experience, right? Still a big example, yeah. No, I think it was like the end, or technically the end. The end, it goes like playable something. Playable trailer. I don't know. Kojima can't keep getting away with it. I guess Death Stranding, he hasn't done anything with that yet. Isn't secretly a Metal Gear game. Oh, he's making a new Metal Gear game, sort of. He hasn't done a Mega Surprise since. No, not since. Though I haven't played Death Stranding 2. I think I really played 1. Death Stranding 1 was just weird as far as I got into the story. Like, it was just a weird idea. And, like, really unique. A unique, weird idea from a unique, weird dude, right? So, I haven't played Death Stranding 2. Apparently, it's pretty good. People like it. DS2 marketing had a guy who looked a bit like Snake. Oh. But there's another, like, teaser for his next project, which is seems like Metal Gear Solid. Yeah, I think it looks like Solid Snake a lot. I mean, I guess the weirdest thing about Death Stranding was Guillermo del Toro's in it. That was a reveal. You know, this is good enough. Let's just get to the sketch, the line art. Konami Assassins will get him if he stays too close to MGS. I'm not sure Del Toro is a big surprise, or maybe I'm underselling it. I just the when I saw him in the trailer, I thought it's like they put a just Guillermo del Toro in it randomly. What a crossover! When you know that Del Toro and him are friends, and you can see overlap in staff from PT and DS, having all Kojima's favorites, it's a given. I see. Who could forget Norman Reedus and his amazing fetus? It's kind of like putting just like some random dude you saw on the street, like, but you know him, in a movie. So you're not an actor. Like, I mean, I guess he is now. You've seen Walking Dead? I haven't. I don't know. I've seen some of it actually. I saw first part of it or the first few episodes, like very little, and I really liked it. But then like the tension kind of died because went on too long. So I was like, I'm done. Like I was like hooked on the first few episodes. Literally, actually, we were all watching it in college with my friends. Like I was on the edge of my seat. Literally, all of us were on the edge of our seats. Literally, in the first few episodes, but then like later on, it just kept going and going. I'm like, okay, okay, enough. I'm good. But yeah, Norman Reedus is pretty good in there. I'll read The Walking Dead's comic at some point. That's right, it was a comic first. I do forget about that. Negan's actor seems great too. I know that's from later. Oh, that's right. Oh my god, I forgot about Negan and Tekken. uh I think some people hate him still, but others like him Tekken 7 for being honest and meter characters. And some other videos. Oh, yeah, I didn't really didn't really hear much about his gameplay. And I guess he wasn't like the DLC. It's not like the DLC fighters like Leroy, I think, which were terrible. Um, or like they're like way too good. So they had that little scam going. They make the new fighter as good as possible, ruin everything, and then later on completely nerf him after they got your money. Oh, no. Most of DLC characters, Kunimitsu being a successor, kind of got complained about based on gameplay, except Negan. Yeah, people just they like they disliked Negan for other reasons. Honestly, I don't like real life characters. Like I didn't mind. I don't like Ronaldo or Salvatore in City of the Wolves. I don't like real life characters really. Like, give me some fun fantasy characters, not a normal dude. I also kind of dodged the hate despite having basic stuff in common with Akuma and Geese. Eliza, forgot who that was. Who's Eliza in Tekken? Is that the sunglasses woman? I think so. Right? No, no. The demon. Akuma was a nightmare, right? Like an absolute nightmare for that game. I think there are tiers to real lifers. Ronaldo's real, Ganachi and Negan aren't, but I would prefer original characters being inspired by people. Yeah. You know, it'd be interesting if like they based it more on the Negan from the comic, which looks a little bit different, right? But it has that stylization to it. Victor in Tekken 8 is all kinds of annoying, but only has a famous actor doing him. He isn't that actor or that actor in an odd role, right? That's good. That's a good trade-off. It also gives the Tekken team room to reuse Victor without that actor, even if he may not exist without the actor. Okay, yeah, that's true. Yeah, they don't have to. They don't have to. I don't know. I guess they wouldn't have. Depending on his deal, they wouldn't have to pay him again. I guess. Speaking of which, some games get really held back by rights of like this. Yeah, Judgment was not going to come to PC as agents feared mods of their actor. Oh, it's a real life dude. Oh, I didn't know that. I guess yeah, it did look kind of real. I kind of like stylization though, especially for 3D graphics, because I don't think 3D graphics are there yet. Lost Planet refuses to bring back the original main characters. They use the likeness of a popular Korean actor. I mean, they could just stylize them. They figure they just stylize them, make it look vaguely like. Onimusha had John Reno in one of the games, and that's definitely a problem long term. That's right. I remember. I remember that character. Yakuza is full of real life actors playing characters who look like them, even if they have different names. Kiryu and Majima are original, but they are at least a handful of recasts for the face, not the voice, were replaced. Yeah, acting like those actors really know their contracts. They want to make sure you can't. I mean, it's very like something you should emulate. Like honestly, um, they know like people are gonna take advantage of it if they don't put it on their contract. So I think like oh, you know what? Even if their face is used in like a DVD in a movie, like the cover of a DVD has their face in it in the background of a movie, I think they still have to pay. They still have to pay them. Which I mean, Hollywood. Like I understand Hollywood because Hollywood is so sleazy. I guess video games can be pretty sleazy now too. Kojima must have rolled 100 in Christmas to get so many people in his game and get something to pay the bill. That's right. Hey Edbert, how you doing? Look at Jeff and how he has a social link with the Kojima as well. Jeff's got to be in the next game somehow. Like, it's got to be. Jeff is the new face for the main character in the whatever the new Kojima MGS character is. Hey Edward, yeah, how you doing? So it's pretty late for you over there. It is shocking that Jeff doesn't have a cameo yet, but I know streamers who have a speaking part as themselves in. Oh, Death Stranding. I don't know other streamers. Yeah, but we were talking about real life people in video games and how that works. And I'm wondering why Jeff Keighley from the Game Awards doesn't have a cameo in one of the new games. Oh, Jeff is in Death Stranding one. Okay, never mind. Plot twist. Assuming it isn't a mod. Jeff Keighley. Let me see. Let's see. Performance capture and appearance for the Ludens fan in Death Stranding. Who's Ludens fan? Oh, there he is. Yeah, he is. He he's a prepper and receives a delivery. He is fan of a character known as Ludens. Their logo guy. It does seem like a conflict of interest, but I guess it is funny to have the Dorito Pope in your game. Yeah. I think he did talk about the Dorito Pope moniker once. I guess he's like he thinks it's funny, but it is kind of an insult, I guess, to him. So I guess now it's a meme. It's just some funny meme. Give us this day our daily 10 out of 10. I think he'd prefer to not need to acknowledge the meme again on video, but that's fair. I like Jeff as an advocate for games and appreciate the show. I just think the show's super flawed. Yeah, Jeff, I think it's great. Like he is legitimately one of the media guys who straight up just goes up and defends video games as an art form. Um, but yeah, the show has some issues. But like ultimately, you know, it's a reward show. It's not really that important. Hopefully it doesn't become important. That's the main thing I'm afraid of. Like, I don't want it to like be important. Because right now it seems like the games that win Game of the Year have already um basically everyone's already played them. So because it's basically a popularity contest, but this time with game journalists. Oh. Hmm. I think the awards came at the right time, long after people cared about the Oscars and people were disillusioned with game journalism. It's just another E3, but that doesn't mean that some nominations aren't allowed. Yeah, I like the. It is basically E3 again, with the award show in the way now. It's just like announce stuff. Wrap it up. Play the music. Yeah, he does take criticism though. He does he does do stuff to take criticism. It's just the big one is like less Hollywood people, please. Like, please. They're cool. Keanu Reeves was very cool, but please. I think some speeches at the awards were pretty good, even if a minority. I still remember. I just like the God of War guy speech. His name is Dante, right? I think. I just remember that. I love it. There's also like the bullshit, like those dumbasses try to storm the stage, and that kid who tried to, I don't know. It's dumb. It's because of just streamer culture. It's so close to gaming culture that like you have the nuisance streamers. I think now he has like quite a bit of security. That's a fun little speeches. Ear. I hope they really up their security. That kid getting on stage is really embarrassing. Was he on stage with Miyazaki for Elden Ring? Yeah, for the Game of the Year awards. He was just standing in the background randomly. He just came up with them. And apparently, like he was under house arrest for that afterwards. Like it wasn't like a thing that just happened and nothing. There's no consequences because it shouldn't be. He was standing right behind them, and no one said anything. He could have done anything. And he had like I remember those other guys. Those other like grown adults running up on stage. God, that's and it's great that I don't know anything else about them. Like, I don't even know their names. Could have stabbed people. Like that thing at I think TwitchCon had another issue. It's like some dude randomly shows up and apparently there's constant problems that people just don't even talk about. Being a celebrity has perks, but being so successful, not so much. Yeah, the days of only worrying about paparazzi are over. You know, just nuisance streamers, like clout chasers, that sort of thing. That really sucks a lot. Yeah. What? Uh, there is one prank channel I still like though. They seem to have rain things in a bit. Mega 64. That's a prank channel? I don't know Mega 64 was a prank channel. I think Ren Reviews also counts. There's a prank channel that has my name, my almost my exact name, except only with one R. And he's like super popular in Pakistan. So if you Google him, you get this prank channel. Oh god, so dumb. Uh, both are games culture focused, but Ren's reviews stacks skits with genuine critique. It's like AVG and if he goes outdoors. Man, remember Filthy Frank? I think that counted as like some of his skits he went outside. I should look up reference more. I'm using my giant meaty man hands for Cassandra. It's not a good idea. What the? I think prank is relative. Some skits from Mega 64 got into some trouble for sure, but they seem to have avoided being too annoying or showing faces. Yeah, being like a total freak in public and like a prank channel where they just attack people and like are nuisance, like a nuisance streamer, literally trying to get a rise out of people. Borrow going into someone's home uninvited, doing all of your stunts in your home studio. Mega 64 somewhere in the middle. Their older content, some of the new ones. Hmm. Well, I guess I don't really watch them that much. But for me, yeah, let's stay away from annoying other people, especially in real life. Things are hard enough. And attacking people is not even close to being a prank, yeah. Lamau, if you will. Yeah, just attacking people is just assault. Just assault. Brawlhalla Attack on Titan crossover. I mean, I guess that's the Fortnite of platform fighters. Which robot is this? Doing this Pakistan, does Pakistani Pranger have the same first name with it being a little bit different? Yeah. My first name has two R's in it. His has one. Even though we probably have the exact same name, it's when you write it in when you romanize it, some people change the name scheme, change the way you translate it. Yeah, when I think of about it, Ubisoft having it, yeah, when I think about it, Ubisoft owned both Brawlhalla and Assassin's Creed. Both got Attack on Titan content. Yep. Oh my god. People are talking about the Attack on Titan content for Assassin's Creed because it looks ugly, but I don't play Assassin's Creed, so same. It's so easy when you're indifferent to AC. Yeah. What is the oldest game you booted up to play recently? Recently, I guess it's Brawl. Um, might be Brawl. Brawl was years ago. That's 2008 or 9. One of them. It'd be hard to figure out something before that. Before Brawl. Mm, I don't think I really played any older games. Um, Before that, I played some. I bought some SNK Metal Slug to play, but that was a while ago. That wasn't recent. That was me a while ago. Not sure. Mm. Okay. Uh, all right. What's the oldest game you played recently? Uh, Ignoring the stuff I recorded for Combotober, which includes Fatal Fury. Oh, I'm sure I played some old games at the last convention, but can't put a name to them right now. I picked up some PS1 games recently as well. Hmm. Oh, oh, that's right. Well, yeah, again. Okay, so yeah, that I still played Brawl more recently. That's the other one. Never mind. You played anything? Which PS1 games do you get? I played my 3DS for the first time in a while, and the buttons are messed up. I can just about beat a hunt in Monster Hunter on a demo. My circle pad's gone on my 3DS. Um, I won't spoil the PS1 games, but both are fighting games. Okay. My LR buttons are gone, and my circle pad is always pointing right. They narrow down the possible games to play. No, you gotta adjust. You gotta adapt. So, what's that? No, I forgot the three-word thing. Adapt, overcome, some. Oh, cry. Yeah, I can't remember. Surprisingly, a few work just fine, but others filtered by because of QTE or lack of control remapping disabled. I had some. I had like control Joy-Con drift, but then it fixed itself. I don't know why, and I've never had it since. I mean, that was on Switch One, but not on Switch Two. So as I can play a 2D Sonic game with my 3DS. As you can imagine, always turning right in a 3D game like Monster Hunter does not make things easy. I had to compensate with the camera to go forward. Oh, the fact that you actually played it is pretty fun. It was like a challenge video, but on accident. Yeah, I remember like it was really annoying in Tears of the Kingdom, um, because when you're making the using these stuff, the stick drift was annoying in Tears of the Kingdom because when you're making stuff, right? You if you move forward, you change the glue points. So that constantly happened. Doing it fast was a nightmare. Even without the stick drift, doing it fast is a nightmare. I've done some I've done some researchy stuff before, but one of my goals would be to document games which suffer from this and to highlight ones that didn't. I've done some researchy stuff before, but one of my goals would be to document games which suffer from this and to highlight ones that don't. Any favorite games with minimalist controls? I mean games which use very few buttons or no analog stick. I mean I would say Smash. There's that one button mode in Smash, but that was terrible. Um in Melee. But Smash would use like four buttons. Right, you have a shield button, you have A, B, you have a jump button, and the analog stick. And I think that those are the only actual buttons you need to use. But for me, what makes Smash special is the multi like having a dedicated grab button and the C stick. So, like I don't know if I'd put Smash as a game I would play non-competitively. Like, you know, it's weird. I don't really like free for all that much. Um, a lot of Nintendo games actually. Mario, I guess. Mario is like most of the time just A, B, and the control stick. What else? And the pod racing game, Star Wars Pod Racer, that uses a there's a brake button and yeah, an accelerate button, and then the control stick. Very well done. I never played Air Ride, so that's probably great too. Um, what else? Do you know any special type of game? Kirby Canvas Curse Power Paintbrush. Oh, that's right. Also Ninja Gaiden Dragon Sword. I don't actually think Smash is fully minimalist. I'm an extremist, so I'm looking for things where having a controller with a broken analog stick or messed up buttons doesn't screw you over. Hmm. I guess Mario, there's like several buttons, but you don't really need them technically. You can't just run and jump. Smash and Air Ride use few buttons, but get so much out of the analog stick and buttons that I can't qualify them. Real minimalist games. I mean, all mobile games are like that. Unfortunately, like a lot of like the Match 3 game garbage, Candy Crush sort of thing. Smash and Air Ride use FIFA. Yeah, I don't know really what else. But I would say this the Star Wars game. Star Wars Pod Racing for the N64 had 3 buttons. A, Z, I think, and the analog stick. Kirby Power Paintbrush is still my favorite Kirby. Need to play all back to back, but Ninja Gaiden Dragon Sword is a genuine 3D. Ninja Gaiden touchscreen only. Oh. I've never heard of this. Oh, this is okay. Wait, I think I know what this is. Yeah, the DS game. This is a fun era in video games. I'll look into the pod racing game. Arguably, it is more important to be able to remap than to make a game designed completely around touch, like Dragon Sword. Yeah, and touch isn't as like precise. I don't think. I guess it can be. I guess that Kirby Canvas Curse was touch. Kid Icarus on 3DS passes my standards as the developers cared to let you disable the circle pad and only play with the D-pad. Oh, okay. Yeah, there she is. I mean, the original Kid Icarus, unfortunately, not of myths. Oh, okay, okay. Original Kid Icarus. Moral of the story. I think your player base will have good controllers or keyboard as a backup, but think of the people who have busted pro controllers as the only option. Oh. Hmm. Alrighty. This pet peeve is usually only relevant when I have messed up portable, but do you have any of your own controller pet peeves? Hmm. Uh oh, when it's not tap to set in like a lot of fighting games. That's really annoying. When you have to like when they make you jump to like some weird hoop, like you have to go over to the thing, press A or something, and then you get to choose the button. And then you have to confirm, you either have to press the button and sometimes you have to confirm the choice with another button. And then um and it doesn't like sometimes it will save automatically and sometimes you have to go and press save. That's annoying. At least tell me like it's saved. You don't have to like it's not going to revert to default when I press B to get out of this menu. Like I would like to know. General game general abilities. Tap to set is just when you like in a fighting game, you you go to controls, you say yeah, set controls, right? Yeah, when you just set controls with when it pops up, punch, press button, next kick, press button, next special press button. That's tap to set. It was the original way of doing things, and then they just changed it for some reason. It's just finicky. I think Street Fighter 4 had a really bad one because like you couldn't tap to set, you had to like walk through the menu of the choices it gives you. I didn't like that at all. Very dumb. Especially if you're playing with a weird if it works in a controller, it makes sense because you're playing with a controller. So very simple. Okay, good enough. My other pet peeves with controls are not being able to remap from character select, and when games with digital movement and aiming only allow digital analog control. I have to add the D-pad to Aces Under the Moonlight because there used to be analog control, but now there isn't. So actually, no, I don't think there ever was digital control. Huh. It's also much more of a chore to add things in to Unity as opposed to just scripting it in Godot. I generally never play with custom controls as parties as a at parties as a waste of time, but when I'd rather play with default, I really appreciate that tournaments when you could the Wiimote could save a name and a control scheme, so I could just go to tournaments and you can just press a button and it would add it to the menu, to the names menu in Smash. That was really good. That was a really good idea. Made use of the memory chip in the Wiimote. I wish they brought that back. Smash official games messed this up consistently since for Brawl's Wiimote feature was genius. Why didn't Amiibo do this? Yeah, I mean, why didn't all controllers like this? Why aren't controllers a lot more like your personal thing? You'd figure that that would sell controllers more. Just make it like your like the Dreamcast. You know, the Dreamcast had that memory card and has like a Tamagotchi or whatever. Like have that. Well, the a Wiimote. Like people will buy Wiimotes. People buy your dumb controllers more if they could personalize it. It only takes 500 kilobytes to save all the control schemes allowed. I mean, I figure it only takes like two. You could save it as like a weird script language, a proprietary language they have. Oh right, I have to add the flyaway hairs. That's a problem. It only take I think uh Amiibo is like would be a nowadays, yeah, would be a good idea because they already have the memory chips and like you want people to buy them and you'd be personalized to you more, that sort of thing. They should do more with amiibos, especially if they're selling them for $50. The Kirby one, or $40, whatever it is. It's a whole game. Hmm. All right, I'm gonna take a break. Um, I'll be back in 20 minutes. I will see you in 20 minutes. Yay. Woohoo. Ha. Woo. Okay. Nom, nom. Nom, nom, nom. Um, Where's my thing? Okay, there we go. um, okay. I'm going to. Oh, what's going on? Man, don't do this again. Okay, this is kind of annoying. There we go. Okay. Yeah. It can actually cause a few problems if I don't do this properly. Okay, now be gone, PNG. That's way too big. Too big. Okay, there we go. Let's not cover up the good. Kind of losing the effect of the cut, though. Then, where's the image? There it is. Okay. So this is the fencer. Humans back. Yes, the meat tuber is back. The VTuber has been defeated. So this is the fencer's F tilt. This is the F tilt. Probably actually much faster in general, but the timing will change once you actually put it in game. I can't really. Oh yeah, and this is the colored version of what we did yesterday. So it still looks a little too much just like this one. So I would have to look into other color schemes or maybe armor stuff. But we'll see. Ugh. Yeah, one Kirby Riders amiibo, you could buy like several games. So bad. And then they're like, the amiibos are just low quality, man. They're just low quality for their price. Those are like little $5 things. They cost like $12. That's $50. It's insane. Hmm. Okay. Okay. Yeah, it's online work really. I do like how this looks. It does make her look more like a special forces thing. I have to change this. These weird these things are aren't as well done as I would like, but I can change that. Well, that's changeable. Okay. I kind of wish Nintendo would make some fun peripherals again instead of amiibos. And Metroid Prime 4 is getting like mostly positive reviews, some mixed reviews. But I mean, I don't care. I want to see it. But what I've heard, the vibe is very Metroid Prime still. So, just what's important to me. I kind of had that with Kingdom Hearts 3 actually. It was like the last 13 years never happened. They just made the next Kingdom Hearts 3 was like just ignoring every trend and just made the same like sort of story again, like the vibe to the story. At least it felt that way. So it looks like Metroid Prime 4 is like that too. Vitality sensor was gonna be so peak. The world wasn't ready. Yeah. Um I wonder, I've seen my share of positive and negative ones, but I'm not going to play Prime 4 soon anyway, right? You gotta play every other one. Very long and arduous road. Especially if you want to play that first game again. No, I guess it's not really that long because there hasn't been that many Metroid games, honestly. But they are like they're a little harder. You are like dealing with old navigation and stuff like that, where they don't help you out. I've seen my share of positive and negative ones. Prime 4's review by Skill Up is a negative one I saw today. Fortunately, not many spoilers, right? I did see that one too. You know what? I think we were talking about games that the games like Metro Prime and Mario 64 Ocarina of Time, like that really leapt that really made the leap into 3D, like old franchises that made a leap into 3D, and they made like legendary games that really worked with their franchise. I was thinking Doom Eternal was also one, but it's not like Doom at all. It's just completely different. It's just Doom's just like an incredible game, but it's not like trying to be old Doom. So I can't really like I don't really think it's like that. Excuse me, it fits in that area. You know, I think maybe I understand the difference between like a Metroid game and a Metroidvania. Metroid games, like I don't think they're very movement focused. There's not like they don't have that element to it. Um, like freeform movement, like Castlevania, like Symphony of the Night, and like other Metroidvanias have a lot of different ways that let you move around the environment and stuff. So it's way more open. Metroid games, like even Metroid Dread, is a lot more corridor-ish. There's not many open spaces. You really have to just work with what you got. Um, like it's very much like a corridor platformer sort of thing, like it was in the beginning, and a lot of stuff is very prescribed. right? You can use the dash run thing. I can't remember what it's called, super dash, whatever it's called. Um, you can only use that in certain places because the level design doesn't account allow for just random usage. I think Flash Step was probably the best in. Oh, you haven't played Dread, that's right. So Dread has like a power up that really does fit with the horizontal corridor sort of thing, one movement option, and it is very cool. But I think that's kind of the difference between other like Metroid and other Metroidvanias. Like Metroid is a puzzle game as well. Like it's about figuring out where to go, and not so much like how to get there. I guess that's what makes it a little bit easier. Makes it a Nintendo game. It's definitely not as freeform as more recent Metroidvanias in terms of traversal and combat. I'm largely new to the Metroidvania craze, but it seems like a lot of styles exist, right? I think particularly this is the difference is what a Metroid is versus a Metroidvania, or what the Metroid series is versus a Metroidvania. The first PS1 game still works. That's what I saw so far. That's good. You know, I assume you're gonna make a video on it so I can see it. Wouldn't want to spoil the surprise though. You never know with secondhand games. I bought a Wii U game at a market which was messed and didn't work at all. Oh. Yeah, I mean that's the truth about buying any used thing. You're gonna have to like find a way to vet it, and a lot of times they don't let you vet it. So I guess that's how eBay works. That's just what eBay is. Like you don't ever have to. Honestly, maybe not. I don't really check. I don't really use eBay. Playing '90s games validates my thoughts that old games had a lot of sauce. You telling me? I tried to make one. It was it was an in-person game market actually. Oh, so he just sold you some bullshit to your face. That's what happened. Did he get a? Did he? Were you able to return it, or was it one of those? In future, only buy portable games that I ask to test on my own system. That I ask to test on my own. Yeah. I realized the problem when I was already got home. The event was long over. I spent so little. I won't chase it, but I'll try to find out who the seller is. Oh, you got a Tumblr shame him. It's Twitter shame now. Probably actually might be the worst thing to do. When I think about it. It was my fault actually, as I didn't check the disc. I normally take more care. I mean there's gotta be like an easier way to check. You gotta bring your own entire console. I mean, what can you do? Get good and bring a portable Wii U to test before buying. Getting scammed is a skill issue. You have to create a Wii U emulator, perfect Wii U emulator in a portable console that you can just test the games in. Remember that guy made a laptop Xbox and a laptop Wii or something. You have to do that just for testing. Sorry. Hoo, 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 hoo. Do 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 do. One second. Okay. Getting scammed. Oh, that's 5. All right. Oh, actually got something done today. Got a panel here done for the most part. Excuse me. I got Cassandra drawn here now. I draw this entire background to look up really good I gotta look up Akira and all the really good background artists to see some ideas. Oh, great! Doesn't really do a lot of backgrounds as far as I've seen. Time already. Yep. It's that time. I'm gonna change things next week, and we'll happy Prime 4 to enjoy your game time tomorrow. Yeah. And we'll see if I don't just draw all day. But yeah, thanks for coming though. Doop, boop, 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 boop. We got. Don't worry, I won't tell people that you're playing with your human persona while your PNG2 yourself was acting responsible. Yeah, I'll have to give him a name at some point and change my whole channel. It'll be like, what do they write? They write like, I don't know, Pecora, Usada Pecora channel. Change the whole thing. Yeah, next week I'll put out a new schedule. We'll see about new timings, but you got Prime 4 ready for Switch 2? No, I'm probably gonna go get it now because I don't want to download it, even though I probably should. It's probably better if I do. I'm gonna go out and get it. Let me see. Dog space in this thing. I do. I will then have 2 games for the Switch. I'll have 2 of the Infinity Stones. These mystical items. Rare mystical items. Switch 2 games. Even though it's not really a Switch 2 game. Yep. Let me see. Here. Had to go up, but anyway, only 4 more stones to go. I need the new Mario game. I need the new Zelda game. I need the new F-Zero. That's totally coming out. Not Copium. It's coming. I'm not counting Mario Kart. I mean, do you count Mario Kart? I mean, I guess. Even though I have Mario Kart, so actually I do have it, so that's 3. Air Riders, oh my god, that's 4. Hmm. 4. What is the other Switch 2 games that are out? I don't know. I don't count Mario Kart because ESRs. I don't care about MK that much, yeah. New Mario game, I want it. You got DK, Mario Kart, Prime, Air Riders, Dragon Drive. Nah, come on. Give me a full-on game, not some tech demo. Switch 2 experience. These are the worst Infinity Stones on the planet. You can't do anything with these. If you use it, your Switch 2 doesn't work anymore. That's what happens. Got the 6 stones. Yeah, you take it easy too. Oh, I'll see you Monday. Monday, probably.